How did you choose your job, Dad?
I chose my job because it was a job that my other members of my family had done. My mom, who you call Nana, and my grandfather.
Who's Pop?
No, that's your grandfather. My grandfather. They all built houses, and that's how I got into building houses.
Do you enjoy your job?
I do. It's a lot of fun. You've been out there with me. It's fun to build houses, and we're outside a lot. It's a pretty exciting job to have.
What do you think are going to be good jobs in the future?
I think there's going to be a lot of good jobs in the future. Don't you think people are going to need to still have houses to live in and schools to go to school in? Lots of new buildings and roads and bridges and stuff like that. So I think a lot of jobs, they're still going to be building things. That'll be a good job for the future.
Do you work with other people or mainly by yourself?
I would say that I work with a lot of other people because it takes a lot of people to build a house, right? A lot of different people.
Yeah, sometimes like when you're off, some people work like when you're off, like you're on a break. Like do people like when you're on breaks? Do like people like work or like when you're on like break? Do people work?
Well, people take breaks at different times, and I take breaks at different times. But generally, there's just a lot of people. It's really busy sometimes.
Do you work for yourself or for someone else?
Well, I work for myself. I own our home building business, and I took it over. I bought the business from your grandma, from Nana. But I work with a lot of people. But I'm the boss of myself.
I know. How much information is needed? Education is needed for the kind of work you do.
The kind of work that I do, I think there's a lot of. I think you can have a lot of education. You need to learn a lot of things about math, and you need to learn about managing people and managing things. We have to learn a lot of things about how to sell houses, because if somebody doesn't buy them, then that doesn't help us much.
Yeah, because
so there's a lot of different things to learn. So there's a lot of schooling to go to. I went to college. I learned a lot in college about management and things like that still help me.
Yeah, and it took a long time for Avon Jacks to get bought.
Yeah, it takes a long time to build a house, and there's just a lot of things that go into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other questions you want to ask on there?
Do both men or women work at this kind of job? I think I wanted to do that, but
what do you think the answer is to that? You've been there. You've seen my work. In my job in construction, there tend to be a lot more men that work in it, but there's a lot of women that do too.
Wait, Dad, like, is someone like buying your office?
Yeah. Yes. So my job, when we build houses, we build a house and then we use it as an office temporarily until we sell it to somebody, and then somebody's going to live in it. So my current office, you're right, somebody's going to buy it, and we have to move our stuff out and have to move my office to a new spot. So we're always moving our office around.
Yeah, but it kind of takes a long time for people to like try to find a good house, and then if that's an office, they can still buy it.
Yeah, I know it seems kind of weird. Most people don't have an office in a house, but that's how we do it.
Yeah, but some people don't allow people to buy like their offices. Like they don't want them to buy their office.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes people...
Because they don't want to move it that often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people...
Because what do we have to do when we move the office?
Pay money.
Well, it does cost money. We have to move all that stuff. We have to move. We put in we set up our office in a home, and we call it a model home, and we use that model home to show people what the house looks like. And when somebody buys it, we have to take all that furniture and pack it up in a truck and move it to the next house. And it's a lot of work, but we're really happy to do it because, I mean, somebody bought the home, and then we can go build another one.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
Do I have any hobbies?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think my hobbies are?
I don't know. Work?
Work is not a hobby. What do we like to go do? What are we going to start doing again this summer?
Go bike riding?
We can go bike riding, we play golf. Get to watch you and all the sports and stuff that you do.
We get to go swimming.
We swim. It seems like we do a lot of things that are outside.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good hobbies, right?
Yeah, because mostly it's funner to be outside than inside because you miss out on all the fun.
I agree. All right, let me read you this last question. Okay? How is the job that I have the same or different than what you want to do when you grow up?
Well, what I want to do when I grow up is be a police officer.
Yeah?
Or like a teacher. That's mostly it.
So those are a little different than what I do, but you're still going to be working with people.
Yeah,
and you still have to be smart, right?
Yeah, I still get to work with
You have to be really smart to be a teacher, right? Because you have to teach everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.